What's up everybody, my name is MJ and today I'll be giving you guys an honest review of the DJIN wallet. So I've been using this wallet for a good 2 weeks now and I have to say it's pretty great. I initially thought that it would be quite difficult for me to get used to this wallet, but after using it every single day, I have to say it's not that bad actually. So if you were to stumble onto this video, you must be one of these few people. Number one, you are a backer for this product, and number two is you are actually interested in getting this wallet here. And I believe that if you were to go to their Kickstarter page and go onto the comment section, it is not a pretty sight, and there is a lot of harsh negative comments that I don't really get why they're doing that. Maybe because they want to get refund, which I don't think they are able to, because I mean this is a Kickstarter and there's really nothing much you can do about it, because technically Koala-Gear is partially at fault because they changed their design halfway through the campaign, but that was before the pledge was successfully funded. That means that us, the backers, actually have time to actually opt out of this campaign if we didn't like the new design. So partial responsibility, well, you get it. So for this video, I'm gonna be going through some points about the good stuff and the bad stuff I found out while using this wallet for the past 2 weeks. So let's get on with it. Firstly, I really like this material here. This microfiber option is the one I got. I didn't get the leather one because it didn't look that appealing to me. But seriously, this material is so good. It feels so good on the hand. It even made me have a habit of taking this wallet out just to rub against it because it just feels that good. I never actually have the leather one, but from what I've seen in the comment section, a lot of people are complaining that the leather feels cheap. The leather is too thin and the leather is actually peeling off, things like that. I can't really comment much on that, but those were what they say, so I'm not sure if it's really true. But my personal opinion is, if you want to get it, get the microfiber one, because it is not only looks slick, it feels great as well. Also, for some reason, there were people complaining that there is a very strong glue smell when they actually open their DJIN. For me personally, I did not encounter that. There isn't any strange smell coming from my wallet, so it might depend on depend on luck actually, to see if you got the one that smells weird and the one that doesn't. Now, secondly, I really like that this wallet is really compact. This can fit on my palm, and because of that, because of this compactness, I can actually just slot this in my front pocket as well as my back pocket. But I will always make it a point to take it out from my back pocket because I know that this ain't exactly bendable like a normal wallet. Now, I've read in the comment section that people actually put this in their back pocket, sat on it, and actually causes the metal part to bend. But that actually has to be your fault, technically speaking, because you yourself know that there's a metal plate inside, and it's not a thick metal plate, it's quite thin. So you should have taken it out from the back pocket and placed it on a table or something. So you can't really blame Koala-Gear on this part. Now I'll be talking about the mechanism of this DJIN wallet right here. So I really like the sliding mechanism of this wallet. Initially I thought that it would be quite hard, there would be some difficulty for me to get used to it, but after using it daily, I actually got used to it actually. So I figured on the comment section again, I saw that a lot of people were complaining that when they open their wallet, their cash starts flying out, their card starts flying around. But I believe that that's because they did not actually put the right ratio of cards or bills in their wallet. So there's actually a certain amount of not a certain amount, there's actually a ratio of cards and bills that you are supposed to put inside in order to get the perfect amount of sliding tension, as well as so that it won't actually bend the top part of the of your cards if you were to put notes in between, because that's what happened to me previously. So for my case, I found out that by putting in 6 cards and the rest are bills, there isn't an issue of bending cards or difficulty sliding the cards around. So what I do is I actually place 3 cards at the bottom, and I put the trifold bills in the middle, as well as the last 3 cards at the top. And because of this, it slides around pretty smoothly. One thing you have to note is that in my country, we use the polymer plastic bills. So if you're in a country that actually uses this type of bills, you're gonna put in a bit more effort, because this bill here is really hard to fold using a trifold way. Because of it being plastic, it doesn't conform to the shape as well, and because of that, there's a certain amount of thickness to these bills, which actually make it more of a thickness of a card size actually. So if you're actually in a country that uses paper bill, good for you, because this means that you can actually put in more cards. But for my case, I'm actually forced to actually use 6 cards instead. The fourth point I want to talk about is the RFID blocking ability of this wallet. So I've actually tested it out and it works pretty well. So from the front, you have the Koala-Gear's RFID blocking card, and at the back, you're protected by the metal plate. So I've tested it, tried it out while boarding a bus. I've tapped it. I tried to use the tapping machine on the back. From the front, it doesn't get through. So you'll be rest assured that your credit card information will not be stolen by thieves. So you can have a bit of a peace of mind. So after talking about all of the good stuff, the positive stuff, it's time to finally talk about the bad part, the negative. And there are quite a few things actually. So number 1, you can hear that? Yeah. This is a thing I have to face every single time I have coins in this wallet. Okay, this is really annoying. And I really truly believe that Koala-Gear knew about this, because how could you not know about this during your trial and testing period? I truly believe that this could have been solved by adding some padding inside the coin compartment, but I'm not sure why you didn't. And because of that, we now have this really annoying issue. And because of this, I'm forced to either not carry cash around or to carry an additional coin pouch so that I won't be facing this noisy issue. Now on to my second point. Second point is that you can't really put much in this wallet. Okay, so like what I said before, I have 6 cards, 3 $10 bills, and coins inside. Okay, it really is a minimalistic wallet because you only carry what you need, but because of that, there is a few trade-off that I have to sacrifice in order to actually use this wallet. So for my first wallet, I use this, which is the thick leather wallet, and it actually allows me to store 20 cards in total. And because I have space here, I can actually put in tickets or receipts, which I normally do. But because of DJIN, okay, I am forced to only pick 6. I'm forced to actually pick 6 cards to fully utilize the one that I actually use more often, so that I can actually use this wallet properly. And because of that, there is a few sacrifices you make. I can't put receipts or tickets in here. I can't really carry a lot of cards. I can't really carry a lot of cash. But I guess this is what happens when you're trying to go towards the cashless way of going about life. So this is the trade-off that you have to take into account for when you're actually using this type of wallet. And now towards my third point, and it actually carries forward from my previous point, which is the issues with limited space. What am I supposed to put inside the secret compartment, Koala-Gear? Seriously, a micro SD card? For a normal guy like me, I don't really have a micro SD card, or rather I don't actually need to carry a micro SD card in a secret compartment. I can't even put a freaking micro USB inside here. Seriously, I can't put anything inside here. Nothing, because it's so shallow. Like what I said previously, it would be better if you guys could have just changed this compartment into something else where we can actually store our receipts, our tickets in. Because I believe that there are actually people out there that actually stores those stuff in the coin compartment, and because of that, it's going to be really annoying, because it's going to be so hard for them to take it out from the coin compartment here. So that's something that you guys at Koala-Gear can actually think about when you are making a version 2. Now on to issue number 4, is that, do you see that there's actually a bit of a slit opening over here and over here as well? I'm not sure if this is a design issue, or is it just my wallet that has this issue, but it doesn't close completely, and because of that I would not get this drenched in water or drop it anywhere near water. So you have to take special care of this if you do not want water getting into your bills, your cards, and damaging it as well. So we are now at my final point, which is that coins will get stuck when you're using this wallet if you have a lot of coins. So I do know why they get stuck, because there's a lot of coins inside and they will be running around, rummaging around, and they will stack over each other, and because of that they'll get stuck in the coin compartment. And the only way for you to solve that issue is to knock on it so that you can scatter them, and that way they will slide out. However, I do believe that this issue could be fixed design wise, but that's something for you to ponder about. Okay? And with that, I've come to the end of my honest review of the DJIN wallet. If you like this video, you can give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, the thumbs down button is just right there. And you can like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.